Out in the red heart of Australia, under a burning sun and endless sky, a legend refuses to die. The story of Lasseter's Reef. A vein of gold so rich it could change the fate of a nation. A man chasing a memory, and a mystery the desert has kept hidden for nearly a century. Harold Bell Lasseter claimed he found it once as a young man, lost, dehydrated, and alone in the desert. He said he stumbled into a cave for shelter, and there it was. A reef of gold, real gold, thick as a man's arm, stretching through the rock like lightning frozen in stone. He survived, but by the time he got back to civilization, no one believed him. They called him a dreamer, a liar, a con, but Lasseter never let go of what he saw. Years later, in 1930, he convinced a group of investors to fund an expedition. With camels, a modified truck, and a few men who half believed him, he set out from Alice Springs into the uncharted wilderness. As the days passed, things began to fall apart. The truck broke down, supplies ran low. Tension rose, Lasseter became more secretive. He'd sit by the fire at night, scribbling strange notes in the dirt. One morning he vanished. A note was found pinned to a stick. "I go alone. I know the way now, wait for me. I will return with proof." He never returned. Months later, his body was discovered in a cave, half buried in the sand. Next to him, a tin of peaches, a Bible, and a faded letter. It read, "To whom it may concern, I found it. The reef is real, but no man should return. It is cursed. Let the desert keep its secrets." That should have been the end of the story, but it wasn't. Some say the body wasn't his. Others claim he made it out and disappeared. Some believe the reef was real. So real, in fact, that powerful people covered it up. Why? Because gold attracts more than just dreamers. It attracts governments, corporations, and killers. Decades later, in the 1980s, a geologist named Marcus Yelland uncovered a government file marked Top Secret. It mentioned Lasseter by name, satellite scans of unusual mineral readings, and the phrase, "Do not investigate further." Within weeks, Marcus lost his job, was audited for fraud, and vanished. Then in 2022, a drone operator named Talia Moore uploaded high-res scans of a strange glimmer deep in the Peterman Ranges, a shimmer that didn't match any known rock formation. Her post lasted 12 minutes before it was taken down. The next day, a Canberra law firm hit her with a cease and desist. Her drone was confiscated. But locals in Kaltukatjara said they saw unmarked trucks, military grade, heading west without lights that week. The Pitjantjatjara elders have always known about the area. They call it Warlawuru Jina, the eagle's footprint. They say it's cursed. That Lasseter still walks there in spirit, endlessly searching. They warn white men not to go. "The earth remembers," one elder said. "It always takes back what's stolen." Theories swirl. Some say Lasseter was a fraud, others a prophet. Some claim the reef lies under a dried riverbed, full of radioactive gold hidden since secret weapons testing. One wild theory says Lasseter was never real, just a cover story to distract from something else discovered decades earlier. Then, just last year, a camel saddle was found in the desert near Docker River. Inside a rusted tin, a vial of gold flakes, and a note that read, "It is not a reef, but a river of gold. Buried waiting." The signature was a single letter, L. Scientists tested the flakes. The gold matched no known Australian source. Instead, it resembled samples from the Nubian desert in Egypt. How did it get here? No one knows where Lasseter's Reef is, or if it ever existed, but the legend lives on. Maybe it's just a tale of madness and thirst, or maybe it's still out there, shimmering under 1,000 miles of red dust protected by time, spirits, and silence. One thing is certain, the desert never forgets.